Hello and welcome to the third episode of my Kerbal Space Program 2 Let's Play. Today I will be trying to put a satellite in a specific orbit around the Mun, which is where I left off last time, but ran out of time to record before I could really go through with that. I have to say, I'm really not liking that about my videos, how like I'll be in the middle of something near the end and just have to cut it off until the next video, so I'm thinking should something like that happen from now on, I'm just not even going to include that bit until the next upload. I think that'd be a lot more satisfying to watch. And you might notice me just throttling down, it's just a bit of a fuel saving thing. So that way I don't eat through all of my fuel in the thicker part of the atmosphere. And can save some for the thinner air of the upper atmosphere. I have to say, I think it's pretty interesting how the development team for this game recorded Atlas V launches for sounds. I don't know if they actually used those noises in the game or if they just recorded all of that for reference. It is kind of would be kind of odd if they actually just took those sounds from the launch and just put them straight into the game. I mean, there's no way every rocket sounds like an Atlas V, right? Then again, how easy would it be to tell the difference between, like, an Atlas V taking off and a Falcon 9 or something of that sort? I think I'm gonna have to start all over. Yeah, I'm going to. Now, I have to say, I really do wish that this was more like Kerbal Space Program 1's maneuver mode, or maneuver node planner, whatever, where like in a little corner of the screen you can actually see exactly what your periapsis is without having to hover over it with the mouse. Just saying, it would be a nice thing. Alright, now, since I can't trust my fingering to separate the way I made it to, I'm just gonna do this as a little workaround in case it deploys improperly like it did last time. Alright. And also, I've just noticed a design flaw that might come back to bite me. That being, these solar panels could easily be blocked by the Science Junior unit, and probably should have either been placed on it or the fuel tank of the stage it's on. Oh well, I'll try to work around that by positioning the probe properly before time warping. I have no idea what any of this means. Are those like... Those aren't like Lagrange points or something, are they? Nope. just occurred to me. I don't even remember what the specifications of the orbit. I need to write this down somewhere because I'm bound to forget it once I get there. Okay, do I have anything to write with in here? Marker. Apoapsis needs to be less than 2400. You know, I could probably make this thing a whole lot more maneuverable by ditching this stage, but I'm not gonna let that leftover fuel go to waste. So we're keeping it till it has outlived its usefulness. Oh, no physics warp? So I'm just gonna have to sit here and just slowly wait for this thing to get pointed the right way in real time. Okay then. Okay, periapsis greater than 60. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to go against the rotation of the Mun, so that way I'll capture more easily. Because if this is... Because I'm pretty sure it rotates counterclockwise, so by going clockwise, or, you know, kind of passing it in a clockwise direction, I'm going against the rotation and getting a gravity assist to slow down out of that. I do believe. Alright, now since I'm still kind of clueless on how samples work, I'm going to ignore the blinking blue light and just wait till I'm at the Mun to do any sort of science. Okay, I'm so glad that they included the thrust limiter in this. Okay, I think I just went over a bit. Okay, how's that going to look when I get to the Mun? Well, periapsis is still above 60 kilometers, so I really don't care. Oh, really? I can't plan maneuvers until I'm there? Or, well, it looks like I could. I'll just wait. I think it would be more reliable. So I'm just gonna save and warp to my encounter. That it? Mission accomplished. Alright, is the science transmitted? It sure is. Let's just do one more pass around to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. Alright, well, time to claim my reward. And I guess I should read these out loud from now on. Time to visit our nearest neighbor, the Mun. Establish an orbit around the Mun with an apoapsis less than 2,400 kilometers and a periapsis greater than 60 kilometers. Reward 150 science. The nerve center. Oh wait, I already know this. Yay, you did it. You did it. As of this moment, we're leading the space race. Yes, ours is the only agency participating, but it's still an achievement. A swarm of reporters has been knocking down our doors. We're talking major press outlets. Space Weekly, the Kerbal Times, the Kerbal Astronomical Society, heck, even SAS Planet, Planet of SAS. You are Kerbal because those reporters are revolving around you. So instead of having to answer them one by one, I just locked them in your office. Don't worry, Newton has found various flat snacks that can be slid under the door to them. Seems like they're making themselves comfortable in there, so no hurry. Meanwhile, we have more important work to do. Getting so near to another celestial body has only whet the agency's appetite for more up-close encounter. Time to land on the Mun. When you're ready, Mission Control will be waiting with your next mission. Periapsis Rocket Supplies is suing us for using their company name. We explained that not every orbit has a periapsis. We explained that every orbit has a periapsis and that it's not copyright infringement, but their lawyers think otherwise. They argue that if we can make our orbit a perfect circle, we can have one big apoapsis and leave periapsis out of it. Our legal department needs our help. Make that circle and tell us what happens. Alright, so I'm thinking I'll go for that. And that. And then I just might go for micro construction in case I need to come up with a way of giving landers, I don't know, a broader base, but maybe not. I don't have enough points for monopropellant drive. Okay, I could unlock at least one of these other things, but I think I'll save it for something else. Alright, I'm thinking once this thing gets to somewhere like, I don't know how many kilometers short of apoapsis, but once this thing gets close enough to apoapsis, I'll turn the throttle all the way up. Or I might just do it as soon as we pass the atmosphere. Oh look, I think the fairing actually separated the correct way this time. Oh, better get those antennas out. Alright, well that's that. Well done, and right after opening statements, you have great timing. We were able to show the circular orbit still has a high and low point by using the feed from your mission. Our lawyer also did a compelling demonstration with a hula hoop. Things got heated after the Periapsis team challenged us to a hula-off, but luckily our team won. You should have heard the closing statements. You trust a legal team that doesn't hoop, I rest my case. Powerful, really, wish you could have been there. Okay. Okay, this would be cool if it wasn't a radial part. The fact that it's radial means that, I don't know, mounting it could be weird. Well, let's see, its mass is 0.05. If I were to put 2 on just to have an even center of mass, that would still be 0.1 tons, which is less than... Yeah, I'll go for it. Might as well unlock this while I'm at it. Now, what's this? Some of the musicians at Ionic Symphonic Protonic Electronics worry that if the orbit of their proposed music radio satellite isn't perfectly circular, the pitch of the music will go up as the satellite approaches Kerbin and then back down when it heads out to space. Tried to explain that's not how the Doppler effect works, but they're very nervous people. Please launch a vehicle into the least circular orbit you can manage so that we can prove their tunes will sound the same on Kerbin no matter how weird the satellite's orbit gets. Periapsis 70 to 150, Apoapsis 300 to 8400. Alright, well that's orbit. Oh, looks like this random piece of debris is going to be making a Mun fly by. Oh, but we could have done a Minmus pass. Oh well, too late now. And I'm gonna go ahead and just ditch the stage. Just because I can, really. Oh, that's transmittable. Oh, have I used up all of my Science Junior? Oh, invalid research location. Okay. Well, it's still neat to get something out this far anyways. Congratulations on the successful missions. The musicians at Ionic Symphonic Protonic Electronics are relieved. Of course, now they want their own spaceship. We can discuss that later. For now, please feel free to rest and enjoy the complimentary config. And enjoy the complimentary copy of Ionic Symphonic Protonic Electronic CD Collection 2001 Songs for Space. Alright, and these next two are Mund missions I'll have to do in the next episode. Alright, well, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider leaving a like, and if you would like to hear about it every single time I upload, then please consider subscribing and enabling all notifications. And until next time, this is all from me for now. Goodbye.